other than that, they are lacking a lot of AoE control. There's no arena to fight around the pit. There's no like Enigma, no kind of guarantee that if Mind Games just walk in there, they can't walk up and just be like, all right, you're all dead for committing to this. They don't have that. They're much more reliant on these pickoffs around the map with the DK stun into arrow, into whatever damage have you, DK shard, the Starfall plus Quap nukes. I think Troll will try his best to farm. I don't know if he'll get involved. It's not like a Lifestealer who buys an armlet and just can come and do a lot of damage. He does want a Battle Fury. He does want to farm with it.
Yeah, especially up against these flash farming cores, like you were mentioning at the end of that draft. Against the Alki, wanted Battle Fury. Against TA, very similar story. Yeah, we saw a little bit of a shift at the major where people are buying Maelstrom into BKB, you know, going Basher, thinking about Ags, considering the Battle Fury now being a real key item for him. Mind Games is sitting by
Gary,
that tier
quickly,
1.
What team will win? I need it for my prediction.
What team will win? I think Mind Games have got this.
Okay, I'm playing Mind Games. I trust you.
Oh dear, that's...
I trust you.
Yeah.
Who does more magic damage by 25? Is it Puck or Puck?
I'll say Puck.
Okay, I put Puck. I trust you.
You're making serious life mistakes right now.
I trust in you, Gary. Thank you.
Any more questions?
Make sure you send me £5 after this game if I get all of these wrong to make up for the battle pass points I lost.
Yeah, I'll buy you a cream egg.
Thank you. Can I have a meal deal?
Where from? Tesco's? Morrison's?
Yes, Tesco's, please.
You want it from Woolworths?
Yeah, I want a Tesco's one because they're the ones that do the plain ham sandwich.
Plain ham? Oh my goodness, you really are British, aren't you? What do you want in your sandwich? Ham. Anything else?
Ham.
No?
No.
Plain.
I would take the cheese and ham if they didn't put the mayo in it as well.
Oh,
I hate that.
You're a mayo hater.
I hate
I
mayo.
see. Deary me. Deary me.
What's your meal deal?
I don't know, I've
Actually,
not
I
lived in
don't
England
care.
for
I
like
want to
6
talk
years.
about Dota.
Yeah, talk about some Dota 2 then.
Yeah, I thought you're weirdly German now.
Yeah, very weirdly.
Horrible.
We don't have meal deals over here.
Okay.
Lanes, Sheepo, lanes.
Looking at these lanes.
We're looking at top.
We're looking at top? Sure. This is a lane.
Sorry, looking at bottom. Looking at
We're
bottom.
looking at bot. I'm looking
Observe
back
it.
top.
Look at mid.
Yo, can I fire Gareth? I'm sick of this guy. I
They're
really
killing Afterlife.
don't want to.
They're
I don't
killing
want to pass him
Afterlife.
anymore.
They're
No, I don't
looking
care.
bottom.
I'm looking top.
Look top.
Okay, back bomb. So this TA should free farm this lane pretty nicely. They don't have any sort of DOT. Shut up, Gary!
No, Whiphouse is looking top. No, he's looking bottom.
Stop! Stop it! Now! Tell me a lane, I'm talking about it, and then I don't want you to talk for the next 2 minutes.
I'm silent now.
I honestly okay, whatever. So top lane is really nice for Smiling Knight as long as he can keep it in front of his tower. Because as soon as this lane shoves anywhere near Mind Games tower, it puts him at risk. It puts him at the mercy of a primal beast who needs to get his level 2 right now. So he has that onslaught. You want to be able to chase up the lane. They don't have any stuns on this lane to stop him from trampling. The best they can do is like finding a creep. They've been doing a lot of sentry dewarding trades here, trying to get control of the camp so that Chen can control these creeps. It would be really nice for him to have this Frost Mage in the lane, just give that extra armor and make it hard for them to trade with Knight. But they can still control CS. That's kind of a big thing, right? Even if you can't hit this Troll Warlord, you have way more damage coming out from Primal Beast than like Chen, just to help control these denies. And yeah, the more it's in front of DP's tower, the worse Knight feels. Get these levels here on this Primal Beast, and suddenly you're at a lot of risk.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll make sure Chen doesn't get any of his creeps. Block all those camps. He's got one little Ogre Frost Mage with the armor on him. Well, that's about it for now. And down at bottom, what's Sayerish doing? Just blocking small camp, trying to make sure Enchantress doesn't have that laning presence either. They've managed to keep the DK out of the lane for the most part, but he's still getting good last hits in here, and he's got level 2 Dragon Blood now, so he's perfectly happy.
Yeah, it will be a trading farm lane, like, on one move's side. That's what they want to do, because I don't think they feel comfortable killing. Maybe they can kill Ench if they can kind of wear her down with Mirana and get that connect with Dragon Tail. Like, Bigdom might have to be afraid to walk up, maybe, if Afterlife plays on the left side of the lane. And this Mirana pick is really nice just to kind of help try and deal with these creeps and just kill them off. And it means that if Bignum commits a lot of time to going to some big camp to try and get a big creep, it's not assured that it will have any impact in the lane, just thanks to Mirana. And you don't want him to waste his time like that.
Towards his medium camp again. That's the second or third game in a row we've had that exact same observer ward blocking that exact same camp. Making sure Ench doesn't have access to all the creeps. It does leave now your TA in a 1v2 because Bignum is sending a centaur in towards mid to try and guard these water runes. Ironcrad is going to come down bottom. Queen of Pain blinks ahead of him though and bottles it. I was kind of expecting Ironcrad to orb top and then maybe deny the bot one. The troll trampled. Smiling Knight, frowning now, very low. They don't get the kill, but they've put him in that threshold where he's going to be afraid in this lane.
The frowning Knight, that's so funny. Yeah, I also thought he was going to deny the bot rune and just take top one puck. And I also thought he would keep the centaur there. But I think he was just trying to be efficient and get it bot again as soon as you can. But like I said, it's kind of scary into Mirana. I mean, he's trying to keep it in the wave so that they can't arrow it. It'd be annoying that way. Oh, they're trampling again.
They are. All right. Dropped him down low earlier on, and that fairy fire is not enough to keep him alive. Primal Beast and Death Prophet. Incredibly strong lane, especially keep looking at this Chen and thinking, hey, what can he actually do here? Just pull, stack, regen, can't fight back at all.
That's pretty much it. You just buy tangos, give them to troll, and trying to keep him as high health as you can with his headdress and regen and ice armor, and hope he doesn't die the moment you leave the lane. Cough, cough.
Like now. I was like, troll, I'm going to find some creeps. Please don't die.
Do not die. It's like, I'm fine, I'm under my tower 2 seconds later.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they've got a catapult wave over that tower as well. Gonna make sure they whittle away at it. Bignum always being chased back by this Mirana. Not been comfortable at all for the Enchantress. And an arrow into mid for the catapult. There we go. That leaves Dino in a 1v1, so TA trying to get as many last hits as she can now. It's a bit more comfortable, but definitely struggling. 19 and 7. 29 and 13 for Afterlife. I mean, he's hammering this lane.
He really is. I guess he's being left alone to 1v1. And with the armor, he has no problem just trading with the TA. Even though the meld reduces his armor, he still has so much.
Yeah, they need this rotation real bad. Level 6, Puck comes in with a coil, Meld Strike for that minus armor. A DK, though, is just running circles around them. Afterlife, a few more hits with a refraction to finish the job. Finally done.
That's a strong TP.
Up
Definitely
top.
needed.
Smiling Knight. The Sonic Wave pushes them back. It stops the Spirit Siphon and stops Slayer from chasing. Now they need to TP home. Get themselves away from here, but that troll so close to death again.
What a contrast of ganks. Your Puck one successful, kills the offlaner, gives that gold to your TA to help her recover her game. Top side, you're forcing them to TP out, but they TP to a tower. She hasn't lost anything. Her lane presence is right back up, and Knight is just sitting here at 90 health, unable to lane.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under
That's
attack.
difficult. And BB's going to be looking for those own charges quickly.
And they can get it. Probably is close back to the lane.
Ench just swings into mid. Bit of pressure on that mid tier 1. It is coming under a dire observer ward now, so they'll see her shift up towards top. This might be where Troll just says, screw it, I'm TPing bottom or something. Like, Knight does not want to be in this top lane anymore at all.
Yeah, it's hot. He could potentially take the mid lane, but Puck will have kill threat on him, especially if he's mid around these power room timings when supports tend to rotate.
Well, they know that Chen's in the trees. I saw his courier coming in, but they don't have any stuns to stop a TP. And it looks like Troll has found himself a nice little medium camp to farm. Off to the large camp. Here we go. Jungle time.
This game is so much better now.
And both of these carries are really being thrown under the bus a little bit. Like TA, her tower's pressured by the DK. DP doing the same thing top. EXO is ready, so likely just going straight into that objective.
TA's game is a lot better than Troll's looking forward into the future because she can farm jungle much faster with the spill on the side blades. You can go take the ancients. For Smiling Knight, he doesn't want to buy a Morbid Master the same way a Morphling does, so he has to rely on just trying to get this Battle Fury in. Slow and steady. There's also I don't know who stacked this ancient camp, but I would be so mad if I was Troll. How is he gonna farm that? Please don't stack it again.
Go on, Sayush, one more. Well, he's doing it. He's stacking it again.
No. Who is meant to farm this? Okay, he can farm it maybe if he uses Whirling Axes like 8 times.
It's level 5.
And Quap ults it.
That's very, very difficult. And I got a coil onto mid, snapping on the DK. And now BB comes in with the Exo. Didn't spend at top, so they can actually shift in for this kill and then the tower after. A little trample from Slayer to force the Queen of Pain blink. Pantomime and Sayush, this Chen Mirana combo, they look good in the lanes, but now trying to react to the sudden snap of aggression from Mind Games. They seem so weak all of a sudden.
Using that DPL. I think they're working off their cooldowns so well, making most use of these coils, making use of these exorcisms. You have supports that can just constantly run at you. Your Chen's not even level 6 yet. It's very hard for him to do anything in response. You're quite passive, and you're relying on a DK stun into Mirana arrow to... Like, her spells are unreliable.
Yeah.
Their execution is very difficult on one move compared to Mind Games, so for now, I think Mind Games will just be the ones taking control. And I don't know, this Troll is feeling bad. He can't farm those ancients.
He's going to slowly build himself up. Kill the Hellbears first. A couple of Satyrs. There's a stacked large camp for him. But while this is all happening, you know, previously you praised one move in their way to defend top laners for, right? They were grouping up, playing together, giving Troll all the space in the world. But it doesn't feel like they've got that same capability. DK is miles away from Blink still. They still lack damage from this Queen of Pain, who is trying to get to that Orchid. But it all feels like it's like a step behind. This 3k lead from Mind Games, it's actually pretty significant.
And it makes sense. You're currently watching a Dragon Knight assist a Troll Warlord in killing a hard camp.
And now with the coil on Mirana, Mind Games is looking for freebie kills. Easy pickings in that mid lane, full control of the top jungle. Chen's going to be forced away as the skeletons charge towards him, and the onslaught trample. Oh, it doesn't quite clip onto him, but the pulverize. Long range catch there onto the Chen, allowing the Ants to do a bit more chip damage, while Ironcrad with his arcane rune wants to utilize it to the fullest. Gets another burst round of spells out.
I think Puck having such a good game as well is so nice because it means he can build the Witchblade. Queen of Pain is trying to build the Orchid again, but she's 1k net worth lower than the Puck. That kill will definitely help.
Yeah,
she's lower net worth, she's struggling. Her ganks did not work out the same way Puck's did. Everything's just kind of going terribly sad.
Oh, did you see the warding battle in that jungle?
Not really.
There's like an Ench creep hitting a sentry and a Dire creep hitting an observer ward, and they're both doing, you know, 1% damage to each ward.
Oh no.
The Dire wins in the end, though. They keep their obs up. Kill the enemy sentry.
Good for you, Dire.
Good job.
You need the little wins in this cold, cruel world.
Well, here we go again. Mind Games. They know that they've got one move where they want them. Another smoke.
You can't say that.
Why not?
You can't say that. You have to be unbiased. Let's go one move. You've got it. It's free. Oh, they've seen the stack. Never mind. It's all over.
Can they take it?
They can if they bring TA. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
If they can take just a little team fight around this area and control it. I mean, they could also throw the game here. I think fighting for Ancient Stacks is probably one of the #1 ways teams have just lost the game instantly. But I don't know how one move are meant to fight it. They don't have team fight. The Troll is... He's not even finished his Battle Fury yet.
They're trying to smoke back to contest this. That Ancient Stack is long gone.
They have the blink on the Dragon Knight.
They see Big Num mid. I mean, a kill's a kill, but I think Big Num's going to be pretty happy that it's him dying and no one else. And he got actually the attendants out before being jumped, so the turn with the silence. Mirana, the one that's going to drop. Sad times for one move. And now they are running quickly back towards their towers for any kind of defensive positioning they can find.
We predicted Mind Games, right?
Yes.
All right,
yes.
we're good.
Yes.
All right, let's keep going. This is quickly looking pretty terrible for one move. Like you just saw there, they can't even kill Pos 4. Pos 4, yep. Enchantress, who has only brown boots, not even finished her 4-star. She's got a fluffy hat. She's got 1,000 health, and they're doing a stun into arrow, and it's just not even close to enough damage to burst her. How are they expecting to kill someone else?
A refraction TA.
Yeah, like, what?
Nature
It's not happening. And they'll go again.
They
Same
need the
3
Quap
heroes.
there. Yeah.
I mean,
Please
yeah.
don't go on Big Gnome.
Quap needs Orchid. Troll still needs Battle Fury. There's all these key items that even begin to allow one move to start to play the game. And he is holding a skill point. He can get Battle Trance leveled up, but he can't use it. Chain stunned, silenced, and this DD Puck with the Witchblade, enough damage to burst through him. But look at all this wraparound. What are they up to? They've got Sonic Wave. They make the jump onto the Death Prophet. Chain Stunner down to half health. The Sonic Wave clears it up. So they do get the pick. But in comes Slayer, the Primal Beast. Straight in towards the Marana, into the pig pole, and the TP cancelled on the DK. The Dream Call from Ironcrad right on time. Will find them the trade. So Pos 1 and 3 traded for the DP.
You are truly some sort of dragon. You must be a juvenile form.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that flame?
I heard it vaguely. My game sounds quite low. Something about juvenile?
Yeah, basically Puck was calling Dragon Knight a child. If you're some kind of dragon, you must be in a juvenile form. All right.
Don't ever do that voice again.
Do you want to do it higher? If you're some kind of dragon, you must be in juvenile form.
I'm sorry, Chad.
You want to go higher?
You're quite the juvenile yourself, aren't you?
I am really, yeah.
'Cause you're the first human alive to be both a child and a boomer at the same time.
Yeah. When I've been chatting to Arvo, he says the exact same thing. He says I type like a Zoomer, but I act like a boomer.
I'm trying to think of what one move can do to bring this game back, but I'm struggling because the move bot with the smoke was their play. They have the burst from Quap, and that's enough to kill someone.
Reliant on a long cooldown though. That arrow hitting a creep means Dragon Knight not saved, even with the Hand of God there. Maybe a bit of a waste. A long cooldown from Pantomime.
Just think like how easy that was for Mind Game in comparison. They have to commit a smoke, a blink, a Quap ult, all of this just to get one kill on a single core. Meanwhile, for Mind Games, all they do is just run in on a big old dinosaur and press ult, which this ult's coming off cooldown in 6 seconds, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's so free and so easy for them. They have Vessel, they have items, they're just kind of steamrolling it. Their kills are very easy. And all one move can do is just kind of split push these side lanes and hope that it brings heroes there and then run to the other side of the map to try and farm.
And they're quickly TPing top. Dire Observer Ward might see them coming. They're going the laneway round, so they get the Waning Rift Coil, immediate initiation. Orchid Sonic Wave, it is there to stop the onslaught arriving. Afterlife with the stuns from the Centaur and the Dragon Knight, but Ironcrad is speedy with that haste rune, going to be able to jump away. Slayer, the only one to die so far. And BB with his exorcism doesn't see the Dragon Knight. He's invis and safe, while the chase from Big Num spotting out the Marana. But it looks like this Moonlight Shadow has given them enough of an umbrella of safety to actually protect from Mind Game's move.
Okay, next time they're bringing dust, guys. Don't rely on that again. You ever have that? You just do this type of fight, and it's like, guys, where's the dust? Guys?
Yeah, immediately, like, DP has dust now. Where's Big Num? He's got dust, he moved. I think maybe they were in the backpack, because I just see Big Num shifted it. Yeah.
That's a shame. It was a nice kind of idea there from one move, having heroes sat behind, waiting for the go. I think maybe DP got his silence off on the Dragon Knight or something. He couldn't follow up with the stun, because the Puck got orchided but didn't suffer enough damage to die.
It looked like it could have been a bit closer.
Yeah,
this is space.
Puck doesn't have anything defensive. They honestly can kill him with this Dragon Knight for quite a while. I don't know if he wants to go Lincoln's next. Might be worth. Yeah, he's just queued up.
Good shout. Space for Knight, though. Battle Fury's done. And we saw it in the previous game where the rest of them, you know, they're fighting, having a few scraps here and there while the Troll building up. But this time around, you know, he's against the TA, against the DP and a Puck.
think Mind Games are also doing a nice job of kind of splitting themselves up on the map and being threatening across multiple spaces. Last time they really played into what one move wanted. It's like, let's go top and fight them. Surely nothing bad will happen 20 minutes from now. With this game, they've been threatening Knight. They're making him TP out. They're running at him. They're just forcing him off of waves and farm.
A really nice read from Mind Games as well. Scan their own ancient stack. Spot out the observer ward. So that smoke move from one move, not actually giving them any advantages. While Big Num is cutting a wave top. Chain stuns for days. Magic damage is enough, but a 3-man coil. The reversal from the Pug, trapping them and holding them in place for the coil snap. The move back from the onslaught. Slayer pulverizing into the Queen of Pain, and one more bit of damage is all they need, but able to blink away. Another orb forward. Stunned on the tower now. The arrow. Oh, Aincrad's gone too far.
Yes. We'll rely on the enemy to make mistakes. Nice done.
It looks so good. That onslaught, the dream coil. Big Num kind of feeding away to bait them in. But one move with a response. And now Troll can continue farming safely for another couple of minutes.
Mind Games are ready to Roche. They're desperately looking for the fight that they can take where they can just go into the pit afterwards. I think they're a bit scared of trying to do it otherwise. Just because right now, for example, they don't have any vision in one move's jungle. There is that threat of losing a fight potentially. Maybe if one move show bot right now, maybe TA able to swing in and try and do it. They do have a ward that's been showing Troll moving between the bot lane and the triangle, so they know where he is. Yeah, if these Cop and DK show on bot right now, I think they might go Roche.
And DK, there he is. Pops out into the lane.
Yeah, go, 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 go!
Very quickly into the pit.
Alpha Squad, roll out! Roshan!
Alright, there was a Warpine Raider in there. So move. No, this is happening. Can they stop the Alpha Squad, though?
No! Alpha Squad gets the Aegis. What can they really do? They don't have BKBs. They don't have team fight spells. It's really hard if you're not set up. When they were posturing a lot around top, then there was always that threat of them jumping Mind Games with Orchid and killing them. But when they're showing like that, you just know it's free. Too hard to mobilize your heroes up top, especially since Afterlife doesn't even have a TP.
Yeah, he can't reposition himself, and now they're going to find the Chen. Coil did snap on Afterlife. I'll chase him down, like you said. No TP, no escape. He's going to get chased down to that bottom lane. A couple of swift kills off the back of that Roshan now. And Mind Games looks like they're angling up towards the triangle to limit how much farm that Knight can have. But I think he'll be able to clear these Ancients and run away.
200 gold from his BKB, not bad.
Slayer? Okay, I thought he was going for the troll, but he's just going for the Chen army.
Yeah, T-Sam creeps.
Whacking the Centaur around.
Last time Smiling Knight didn't take part till he had a Basher, which he got after his BKB. So even though he's finishing his BKB right now, I don't know how cheeky they want to be with just trying to eke out as much farm as they can. Obviously, you don't really want to fight into an Aegis just because they're much stronger. They can even tank your troll ult with the Aegis if they need to, if it means killing you. They might try and just wait for this to run out and just try and split push while they can. They have good heroes for doing it. Like Mirana can play around these side lanes. She has her leap. Pop 2 very mobile. I think if DK he has a shard, he can also push out some lanes.
Yeah, they're all pretty adept at doing it. And now Queen of Pain has BKB as well, or very, very close to it. So she's going to feel much safer doing these split push moves and just expending a BKB to try and TP away.
Troll's done a lot of like pushing out waves and then TPing back and forcing Mind Games to run around after him.
Good silence from BB right at the end there. And quickly TPing top. Who is it? Aincrad. He's got no blink. It's on cooldown. Coil was ready, but they won't see the Queen of Pain. She's already TP'd home.
Puck showed. I think one move, if they want to do a pick-off, they could maybe get one. Actually, no, Puck's just going to try and join his team right away. He knows he showed top, so he doesn't want to give one move the chance. So he's just going to come reconnect.
Yeah, pops the DD early. Needs to get that mana regen going through the bottle. And they are pinging out into mid, but the blink away from Afterlife. Quicker than Slayer's one.
Dire structures are fortified.
Glyph there, going to hold them back for now.
So smoking for Smiling Knight, but he reads it once again.
Such good understanding of where the flow of the game is going for both teams, right? Mind Games with that little turnaround, realizing, hey, the troll is moved, but the DP jumped upon 3 heroes straight into the middle. Melojul trying to light up the Sonic Wave, but Slayer onslaught straight through the middle of them. DK dropping, and the DP with the ulti out being focused down by the troll. The battle trance with the roots and net holder in place. Dino struggling to stick on someone and finish them off because Pantomime invis, and the Aegis claimed by the troll warlord. Melojul close to killing Slayer, but he is back in Fountain. But Troll now potentially isolated, slowed by the TA trap. The second life allows her to open up onto the Troll, but Queen of Pain, no slouch when it comes to right-click damage herself. They finish her off through the Orchid, no chance of refraction, and move. Well, that's a good trade for them, killing TA twice.
That is. Have you noticed the big difference between this game and last game? They do not have Yules. DP did not go Yules, Ench does not have a Yules, Primal does not have a Yules, Puck does not have a Yules. There's no Yules. No one is controlling the troll. So when he just runs in like that and ults, DP is getting rooted up. She can't move, even through a BKB, and just dies.
Yeah, I mean, I expect DP to go back for one. Now going for Halberd. Puck wants that Lincoln's. Yeah, you're right. No one is going for that Yule Scepter.
They don't have a Halberd either. Usually if your offlane is the one that wants to buy it, and DP actually has it queued, yeah. They kind of need that. They just need ways to kite him out. They don't really have them right now. Bignum bought a 4-star, which is nice, but it's only one. Slayer went for a Blink Dagger to try and help with that initiation problem. Going for that Shard too, but it's nothing defensive.
Yeah, just watching that back, the TA, and no BKB on her means this Orchid, the magic damage, and even just the right clicks with Penitence from the Chen helping Queen of Pain launch those projectiles into her. Looks like they'll try and remove this high ground ward on the side of the map. They have given away their own placement of vision, though. And we're still in a position here as well where tier 1 mid and top are still standing. So a little difficult for one move to try and get themselves into enemy triangle or play aggressively. But I feel like that's been their game plan for the majority of this series. Just kind of wait for Mind Games to come to them. Defend towers. Hold these objectives.
Maybe this troll can do it. It's felt so bad watching this Dragon Knight try to do pickoffs all game.
Yeah.
I'm having such an issue with it, but I guess they're not giving up objectives. So the two tier 2s are all up, so having that control of that outpost has helped a lot. Just poking at that mid tower. Knight's really made this bot side of the map his own. He's had great game sense as well, with his TPs back. It feels like every single time Mind Game, this game have decided to run in his direction, he is always backed off instantly.
Yeah, now they're not. He's very happy just to sit here. Continue farming through. Little Hellbear going to be scouting his ancient camps. But Mind Games, they're all setting up top. I want this tier 2, it looks like. Where's the DP with her ulti? Coming up towards them. And a coil. Catching out Seirish Mirana. Now they can go with a Deso and a few right clicks on this tower, not even needing to use the Exo.
They have so many wards top on Mind Games. They're just very hard committed to playing up here, trying to take that tier 2, trying to get the outpost control, and then waiting for next Roche. Melojul's trying to scout TPs while Afterlife takes the tower. It's nice.
Anyone in these trees? No? Nobody coming? Need that new creep wave arriving, though. I was going to give them a really nice bonus of that outpost being unlocked as well. The troll can feel a little bit safer if they do control that bottom part of the jungle. And Melojul realizes outpost time. Now both teams really waiting for Roshan as we enter 30 minutes, a dead even game. This 1k lead. Barely anything. Ironclad.
The more items that Troll gets, the scarier this game becomes. I'm trying to think who threatens him. Is there a hero that you're waiting to see on the map, thinking, I can't go in before I see this? With a BKB up, I'm not really sure there is. If Puck gets like a 25 talent with this BKB piercing coil, maybe, but otherwise, I don't think Troll cares that much.
No, Moonlight Shadow.
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, you look at it on the other side, and mind games just have to be constantly wary of this Dragon Knight stun coming out. Even Puck with his Lincolns, we saw their mid. They're not hesitating. They're trying to make the attempt on his life. This Orchid Lincolns break into a Dragon Knight stun. They're gonna keep going for it.
Oh, Queen of Pain. Holding that BKB. Not wasting it. There seems to be a lot more emphasis in these qualifiers. I don't know, I didn't really feel it during the major, but gems have become so popular. You know, we're seeing both teams, everyone buying gems like 20 minutes in, getting these D wards, having that vision, making sure you remove your opponents as well.
I could be wrong, but I feel like LGD did that a lot at Arlington.
Yeah, maybe a couple of teams did it, but it wasn't like widespread. Now it feels like every team is doing it as they make the jump. Melodul gets off his BKB and turns on Slayer though. Mirana leaping in, leaping out, hopping about, and Melodul gonna blink away as well, finishing off Slayer with that Orchid burn. Knight, Ghost and Spirit Siphon gonna chase him away. So just one swift kill on the Primal Beast, and that's it.
Didn't expend BKB on Troll, so you can still look to fight with this Basher. He's quite the menace. Struggling to lock down Puck, but otherwise, if you can get your hands on any of these other cores, I think Troll will just melt. Even this TA, she doesn't have, like, she doesn't buy armor items. She has high armor just from being an agi carry, but she is killable. And she will just die, especially if Troll can get the root, the BKB piercing route into, like, an ult. Any sort of momentum going on her, and I don't think she can stand her ground at all.
It's starting to feel like she needs a Pike or a BKB, like something. BKB to try and disengage from this stuff. Because right now her build is very much, you know, blink on a Chen or blink on a coil target, blow them up, get the numbers advantage, and move on from there. She's not really a stand your ground and fight kind of item build here for the TA.
Yeah.
Double damage.
25 seconds for Roshan. Always going to be talking about these high ground wards. Any bit of vision around the pit to allow you to fight around it. Incredibly useful. And Puck just phase shift away from the Dragon Tail.
So close. They tried to start with the silence on Queen of Pain, but Puck is playing so careful. But this is the stress, right? You keep playing like this, you're constantly scared, constantly wary. These people are hiding, they're not showing on the map, they could kill me at any moment. You're playing with these phase shifts, playing stressed. Eventually you might slip up. It might get to you. All it takes is messing up one time, and suddenly you're dead. If you don't have buyback, that can snowball in such a horrible way.
Yeah, and this is your final game in this series on your road to TI. You're basically one series away from guaranteeing last chance qualifier. Yeah. All you need is a victory here, and it all boils down to, at this stage of the game, one team fight, one Roshan, one pick-off, one slip-up, like you're saying, one bit of anxiety or adrenaline that's not tempered correctly, and cause problems for either of these teams. And with Roshan alive, that's what they're all vying for. Dire with the vision advantage, though.
The Puck has this gem as well, though it's just hard to you're just gonna keep playing around these cliffs. We've seen every time these teams have smoked up and walked into the enemy's vision, it's usually gone poorly for them. Especially into Chen. If you're not breaking your smoke on the Chen and killing him first, he will save whoever gets gone on. They don't have that much. They don't have lockdown on mind games. They need like a hex on the DP.
They need to land this coil. They need to land that waning rift. They poke at the troll. DK Hurricane down to the low ground. Gets him away. It's actually the Ogre Seal. Sorry, it's the Sonic Wave. Clips onto Slayer and Big Num. And now it's Mind Games on the run. Queen of Pain with their BKB fearlessly just charges into the middle of them. As Troll silenced up for now, but the Hand of God going to keep them healed. Slayer dead, buys back immediately. Sayush leaping, double leap into the trees away from the orb as the Puck silenced up. Has to phase shift to jump away. Another Force Staff gets them out of danger. A little poke and a prod, a buyback from the Primal Beast, but no major losses.
Perfect poke, perfect prod. You're getting the BKB from Troll. That's exactly what you want.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Puck doesn't even lose his life to do it. No BKBs expended on your end. Your fight around Roche just became a lot potentially easier. If you can get this silence now onto Troll, he can die. It's not quite got his satanic yet.
Roshan being attempted.
I think it's too risky now on one move. I mean, how do you start this fight? You need to get in the perfect stun with DK. I think they're just going to back off and let it go.
Yeah, arrow slides past. And you're absolutely right. They just let them have it. So Aegis and Shard. TA already has a Shard, so this might go to the DP. Give her that fear on the Spirit Siphon, which it is one of the answers to Troll, right? You're able to catch him after the BKB, fear him up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have many silences. Troll's going for Skadi first, which he's finished now. He needs the Satanic to be able to purge the silences from DP Puck. Because one is dealable with. The second is a little bit bad.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that fight there is takeable if he had Satanic. Obviously, that's, you know, a lot of net worth. It was never going to happen, but later down this line, this team fight just becomes easier for him.
Yeah, now we do have the Pike on the TA, so a little bit more maneuverability for her to work around in these team fights. Malachal. Oh, well, they figured out something was going on there with the Gem of Iceground. Yeah, they saw her. Not the easiest way up to high ground, though. The route towards the Dire base. Lots of pitfalls, lots of traps. The Dragon Knight, tanky lad, gonna pop his BKB and run, while Melojul just sonic waves and blinks down aggressively into the TA. Oh, the BKB means no pulverize. That was close, though.
Scary. Would have been the death of her if she hadn't used that.
She does have buyback. I mean, buyback right now seems super important for the Dire team to defend their base. Quap, DK. Nope, just the Quap. DK bought something. What's he bought? What's coming? Sanj.
Who?
The Dragon Knight.
I really think these supports on one move should buy 4 staffs, because one of the ways to deal with Puck is you, especially when he gets 25 and he has the piercing spell immunity, you can just break the coil anyway and then just 4 staff twice your core.
You have to drift them away. Slide away.
So it feels bad, obviously, to snap the coil, but when you don't have the choice at 25, you kind of have to do it like that, especially if it becomes one of those late game poking games. Are they going to find Knight here?
Yeah. The smoke broke. They know where he is. This time he didn't read it coming. The stun, the boulder toss, pulverize, the BKB required, and he does have a TP. Nothing to stop it apart from raw damage, and it doesn't come fast enough. Spooky scenes, though.
I wonder if TA wants the meld hit bash or the refraction instances at 25. The instances should be so nice against Troll, but at the same time, having that bash, another way to kite him.
Yeah, another way to
especially
lock down the Queen of Pain as well.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I see the DD top.
A prize.
They really want to fight before they just walk up high ground, though. Like, TA isn't one of those heroes like, you know, Lifestealer Juggernaut that can kind of just go sit up there.
I think they're happy with that move. Really nice. Forcing his BKB means he's just scared now. Like, we saw how easily they backed off from Roshan when they used that BKB on Troll. He feels so threatened. He's scared. He's sitting back. It just means you're going to accelerate your net worth a little bit. You really want to start building that gap between the two teams. Because the more money, the easier the game is to end. The more win conditions you make. Maybe you get a Hex or something. And now, if Troll isn't having his BKB up, and he only has 6 seconds now, it can lead to a kill.
Sure can. Someone's going to come and deal with this top wave, though. Tier 2 being pressured by a massive triple wave of creeps. As Mind Games take their objective down bottom. Move the puck up here. Clear the wave quickly. Gotta be a little bit wary, though. Mirana, Quap, and Dragon Knight, they're all in the vicinity.
Oh, they want to kill him.
Have a look at the Primal Beast. He's TPing to defend the puck. They know that danger is imminent. Ironcrad shows on the wave again. Phase shifting, orbing, not jaunting. The jump in from the Queen of Pain. Silence and the catch. The kill on the puck is nearly there, but not quite enough. Slayer gonna onslaught off to the left. Used up as Ironcrad close to death, but not near enough. Slayer is gonna turn back and fight Afterlife now. The TP home will be successful again, but Moran is being caught by the dust. Only one leap and a TP. This time, surely they've got a stun or enough damage. No, they don't. Where are your stuns, boys?
I need a replay. Did we Dragon Knight stun the Primal Beast?
Yeah, you'll need the replay to answer that, because I haven't got a clue.
Oh, jeez.
It's like Slayer blinked right on top of the puck, right?
Yeah, and then he broke the Lincolns. But then he got silenced. I'm not sure what broke the Lincolns.
Not entirely sure. We've got some tier 4 items coming, though.
wasn't executed properly. That's the one thing to say.
Yeah.
Puck living there, devastating. Considering how much they committed to it, it's like their spells, their ults, even their BKBs. It gives Mind Games a little bit of room here, maybe, to make a play. Their Aegis has expired, so they might just be
Chilling.
chilling for now.
Hey,
These
did
slow
they get enough done
games-
with the Aegis? Like, they didn't build a net worth lead. They pressured.
They didn't. They just kept kind of running around chasing one move heroes, trying to keep them in their base. But one move are fine.
Well, the coil missing top. Not going to help out either.
This does feel like one of those games where both teams are so very aware of what's on the line that they're just
Yeah.
playing
Tentative.
scared, slow.
Scared. They're trying to be very deliberate with their moves. Like when they do make a move, it is en masse, the full force. Arrow dodged by the phase shift. The Chen healed back up by the mech and the Hand of God. Queen of Pain and the Troll considering their fight here with the Sonic Wave pushing Slayer around. He tries to pulverize. And that closes the door on that engagement. Another cooldown expended though, Hand of God, 2 minutes long. But Primal Beast had previously bought back, like 7 minutes ago, so he's dead for 70 seconds.
Roche may respawn in a minute and a half.
There we go, you've got it now. Red clock, bad clock. Gold clock, good clock. A TA? Oh my god, where did the TA go? Just disappeared. And Big Num, the next one on the menu. One move. That's all it takes. Straight into that enemy triangle.
One move. He set the line.
Intentional, yeah.
He said it. He's so funny. Haha.
Well, this Moonlight Shadow is really causing problems. If they don't have the gem or the sentries pre-placed. The Templar Assassin caught napping.
Mind Games needed to, if they were gonna play like that, your Primal Beast is dead. One move have a opportunity there to move out and try and take a fight. I think you need to have someone who's breaking that move, either with their body, trying to break a smoke, having a sentry down. Just someone like a support should be blocking that move so that TA doesn't die like that.
Yeah, it's like Big Num was trying, but he didn't have the reveal. His body was there, but his eyes weren't. Couldn't see anything coming. And this feels like a repeat of game 2. All of a sudden we have a 5k lead for one move. They're on the enemy high ground and they've got the first lane of barracks after the first 35 minutes of play has been dominated by Mind Games. And Melojul, he's feeling it now. He's on the puck, lands the dagger. There is another orb phase shift, but this is a gem that Puck's holding. Absolutely cannot be giving this away for free. Jaunting over into the trees, and it looks like, yeah, the puck is away.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gary, we didn't bet that one move would win. Gary, you said Mind Games. You said Mind Games would win.
It's fine, it's fine.
Okay, it's fine. They'll win the next Rose fight.
Yeah. 1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute.
They've given up the. Yeah, I was gonna say they look like they were giving up the triangle vision for a little bit there, which is a bit scary. Maybe they didn't have a ward and they didn't feel comfortable holding this cliff. Right now, giving Mind Games the space to walk back up it. They're smoking up right now. They're getting given breathing room, and now if they can have the high ground against one move.
Oh my god, Aincrad, really?
Radiant's top tower
Jesus.
is
The
under
balls on this man. what's he doing?
He's actually crazy.
That's given a read to one move. Looks like they've got a pretty good idea of where they're coming from now. And I think Mind Games, a better chance with this Yules on the Primal Beast now to be able to
Force them
contend with a troll. But they will force them to come back. Under vision when the smoke breaks in a second though, and yeah, Big Num's going to de-ward it quickly. But your tier 3 is being pressured down to half HP. Glyph is forced. One
You know
move.
they're behind them.
Pretty happy about this.
Oh,
Tanking with Melojul, just Shivers Guard to try and give vision. Has blinks for days. BB in that left-hand forest. Coil snapping just on the Chen, but they found the Death Prophet. Pre-BKB and they've blown her up. Primal Beast trying to trample away, but now you're going to be down 2 heroes with no buybacks. TA and Puck coming in from behind, but they can't even kill off the Chen. Mind Games, they're falling apart.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh, goodness. Big Num's on the run. Aincrad trying to head back to Fountain. They'll find the Enchantress with a sick arrow from Seyush. Throw the tip onto the engine. Roshan blown wide open here for one move just to come in and take it.
they're playing very confidently. Queen of Pain, without vision of one move, was just blinking in to the fog and just blinking forward and looking for people, using Shivas, trying to scout.
One move are playing like this is scripted. Game 2 and 3 have gone pretty much the exact same way. They know the flow of the game. They know what they need to do.
Yeah.
Now, Penta Edge Sword. I wonder if Troll takes that, because he's really like these Trickster Cloaks for the nice bonuses they give.
Yeah, he's bringing that Penta Edge. Yeah, the DP getting caught at the beginning of the fight without using her BKB was just really rough for Mind Games. They lost a lot of damage from the Exorcism, and they lost the Fear from the Siphon. Just these little things that they need to fight. So that was just rough. It was just a sad initiation. The whole thing was so strange to me. Everyone was very split apart, and like the fights kind of got, I don't know, there was like 3 little mini fights going on, because one move did such an elaborate wraparound.
Yeah. I think that's a very good word. It was very elaborate. It's like one of those things where it's almost as if they were, playing mind games on themselves, but they were legit like overthinking things, trying to go for some kind of pincer attack, going into the Sun Tzu Art of War battle plans and thinking, right, if we come from 2 from the west side, 1 from the north, we can backstab them and catch this hero here. Maybe.
I think this idea is good if it's unexpected, which it was not unexpected at all, and if they didn't, like, they revealed, I think, a ward on the cliff. They just knew they were behind them. So someone like your backline, your Chen, is just hiding in the trees.
Yeah.
He's not showing himself to die to Mind Games wraparound. They gave nothing away. I think Mind Games played it really well. Sorry, not Mind Games. One move.
One move, yeah.
One move played it really well.
And now he's staring down the barrel of an Aegis Troll with the Abyssal Blade MKB on your high ground, and Dragon Knight with his Aghanims. He'll pulverize the Troll, throw some pebbles at him, disarm him, silence him, but he's still alive. Perfectly fine with 2 lives. Afterlife, he's up here. Big Black Dragon focusing down Big Num. BB gets pushed away by the Sonic Wave. One move, they can stick around and finish off this tier 3 quite easily. And it feels like now Mind Games are completely out of gas. They've got nothing left. The Templar Assassin has fallen short. And this Troll Ward, he is the raid boss in this game. Jump in again, but Afterlife unable to get through the Lincolns. Onslaught in from Slayer, not going to work out. Needs the buyback to try and withstand this move forward from the horde of one move heroes. They've crashed through the gate. They've broken over the walls. And they're sieging this base.
The Chen heals are so big. This Hex from Queen of Pain, making it so hard to initiate.
Aincrad! Oh god, where's he going? They've got the DP ulti now towards the Queen of Pain, who is coiled up through the BKB, but they're struggling to do any damage. Leap away from Mirana, gets hurt to safety. They've used up this Primal Beast, or self-fuels, which leads to the arrow kill. Sage turns around and snipes him. Knight still has Aegis, don't forget that, along with this BKB battle trance. So they just retreat to high ground, hold it. Oh, Aincrad goes in again, he's poking, trying to chip away at them and stop this additional push into the final lane of barracks that they have left.
Knight's playing up very aggressive just in general. He went MKB instead of Satanic like last game. I think he feels so good. This is true confidence. Like, I don't care, I'm gonna do damage. My mech Chen has my back with Hand of God too. They're really just struggling. It's just truly this complete lack of lockdown on Mind Games, where Knight just doesn't feel like he needs that extra Satanic, especially with the Aegis on top of things.
He's strong enough as he is. And blowing up that Swift Blink.
The Hex completely nullifies any impact this Primal Beast can have. He's gone Yules. Going back to that kind of strat from last game, but it's not useful. You need a BKB, otherwise you're never going to get to ult anything.
He's an onslaught. Go in and die.
He actually feels so useless in this position. He's throwing rocks. How good is that? Throwing rocks?
Yeah, it's not great.
It doesn't do anything. This guy's a dragon.
It's meant to be Godzilla, crushing buildings. He's throwing pebbles at people. Oh, another phase shift orb. I love
Imagine
it.
that hit.
Scrapes past the backside of Minecraft's puck. Oh, yeah, one move. Bottom lane pushed in, mid lane reaching the Radiant base. And they're all rallying around this afterlife. Dragon Knight, who has his dragon form ready to go. Who's that blinking away? That's an overwhelming blink on the puck. Aegis is reclaimed. Dragon Knight's still holding the cheese. Let's see what Knight decides to do. He's being very patient. He's letting the Dragon Knight hit the building while the Troll sits a little further back.
Yeah. You don't even have to commit your troll at all, which is just so powerful. Mind games have so many tanks to get through. To do anything this game.
Yeah, like this puck Octarine core, it's irritating. It's annoying, but it doesn't feel like it's impactful. It's chipping away at people, but Dragon Knight, very tanky, just sits up here. Will get pulverized, but he's got BKB cheese and, of course, the hand of God. Heals him up and saves him. The three-man coil meaningless. BB in with the ghosts flying out. But Mirana gonna Yules up and leap away. Knight focusing in towards the Death Prophet. Gets the axes thrown. And Dino, this Templar assassin, can't do a damn thing. Silenced up, needs to Hurricane Pike towards Fountain. But they've got the chase in towards them. Finish off the Templar assassin and finish the game. Buybacks are available though for Mind Games. But look at this troll. Full HP Death Prophet shredded by the Battle Trans. And another rampage coming for Knight. Give it to him. Come on. Where's that 5th kill? Somebody move forward now. Big Num calls GG. Good luck for one move as they take the series.
Good try. This felt like just such a hard game to fight into. One move after this troll gets his items. I mean, I don't even think they didn't do anything about it. You know, the Mind Games were constantly running towards the troll ward. It's not like they didn't try and get him. It's just between having good vision and having this good game sense, Knight just completely dodged them for the most part all game, got his items, and just went. It just felt like they couldn't